Each and every drone that Russia is firing into Ukraine is built with NATO's and G7 countries' assistance. Ukraine has leveled shocking allegations against Japan, US, and Canada. Also, more than 90% of G7 companies have decided to embrace Russia and boycott the Western sanctions. Hi and welcome, you're watching Outright. We tell you the right side of the story. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for such outright videos. Russia has been firing Iran-made kamikaze or suicide drones into Ukraine for months now. But according to an explosive research done by Ukraine's military agencies, these drones are being built with foreign assistance, including some NATO and G7 nations. Ukraine claimed that these Iranian drones were made up of almost 200 parts, out of which 65% components were made in the US. Around 11% were made in Japan. In total, components from the US, Europe, Japan, and Canada accounted for about 86%. It is highly likely that Iran is acquiring these components from third countries. These items are generally used in manufacturing refrigerators and washing machines. But it looks like Iran and Russia are using these circuits and chips designed for civilian use for military purposes. Well, looks like Iran might have acquired these items from Russia-backed Central Asian nations. Bloomberg in October last year reported that Central Asian nations, who are Russian partners, ramped up imports of European appliances, and then Russian companies broke up appliances and took out semiconductors to manufacture military equipment. Armenia imported more washing machines from the European Union last year than the past 2 years combined. Similarly, Kazakhstan imported $21.4 million worth of European refrigerators through August last year, more than triple the amount for the same period in previous months. Well, that is how NATO is helping Russia militarily. But now, let us talk about the secret economic partnership between the two sides. Not only the US and UK are buying up Russian oil from India, but more than 90% of their companies also are still active in Russia, flouting all sanctions. A new report shows that only 8.5% of EU and G7 companies have taken a step to exit from Russia or suspended their operations in the country. The authors of this report said in a statement, "These findings call into question the willingness of Western firms to decouple from economies their governments now deem to be geopolitical rivals." So even as Europe readies a new package of sanctions against Russia this month, its own companies are not willing to follow them. Industries know how crucial Russia is for their energy security. Several European banks are also still operational in the country. One of such banks is Italian Bank, which is now at odds with the EU Central Bank for failing to cut ties with Russia. The bank's chief, Andrea Orcel, defended the decision by saying that writing off the business or selling it at a discount was not morally correct. This again proves that cutting off Russia from Europe's supply chains is nearly impossible, and the EU should immediately stop its childish sanction campaign to avoid further embarrassment.